Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Mediak podcast. Today is episode 59. Jack, how are you doing?
I am pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Why you asked me like that? That was very
I'm
you were
being
like I
different.
don't know. Oh,
If
I
we,
see. I see.
the beginning part of every single podcast is the hook. That's what people need to hear to
Right.
listen to the
To
rest of
care
it.
about the rest of it.
Exactly. So if I'm not interesting here, then I screwed up for the entire episode. So
Then the whole thing's
the,
ruined.
the
Might as well
entire
throw it
thing is
away.
ruined. It's all my fault too. What'd you do this last week? Oh my god.
Um gosh, I can't think. Clearly nothing important. I can think of
Clearly,
it.
yeah.
Uh
Lots of schoolwork stuff.
yeah, that's usually how it goes. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna just guess that. I've been playing Borderlands 3 nonstop. I've
Nice.
like I don't know. I don't even remember when I got this, but I'm like 14 hours in it. I just like I don't I don't know why it's taking up so much of my time and mind, but it's very funny.
Speaking of something that usually takes up a lot of my time, you remember Dokkan,
Yeah.
the Dragon Ball phone game? I might be banned from it.
How do you even do that?
So there, so there was a glitch that was in the game recently, and it wasn't like a stone duping glitch or something like that. It was just something that like made your characters invincible. So what I did was I went through all of the missions that like have been on my phone since I got the game 6 years ago, just
Yeah.
because I was like, I just want to get rid of him because I haven't been able to beat him for like 6 years. And then literally that night, there's a message in the game that's like anyone caught using this glitch will be suspended indefinitely. And I was like, well, shit. So I don't know yet, but it's like I'm walking to the hanging station for my noose
Yeah,
right
right.
now. It's really scary. I don't.
They might not find out.
I really hope they don't. I've put so much time and money into this game, Jack. It's not
Just new
good.
account.
No,
Simple.
I can't, dude. I can't, man. I can't. If my account gets banned, I'm that's it. That's it for Dokkan Jack.
That's in the end maybe that'll be your intervention point.
It's the yeah.
It's doing you a favor.
It is doing me a favor. Oh, so this
Mm.
week on my calendar that I initially had the Ghostbusters movie, but at the end of last week's episode, we discussed how Jack really does not want to see that film.
No.
So, what we decided to do instead was do a movie of Jack's choosing, and he decided to do the movie Enemy, which is one that I actually have never seen before.
Yeah, I know. We are talking about the classic Jack, never heard of this bullshit movie. This is definitely exactly that. I only said that because I had this movie in mind. I
Uh-huh.
wasn't sure I wanted to watch it.
Oh, so
Uh,
this was like the turning stone because you wanted to review it. So it's made by A24, and I
yeah,
feel like I
which
should have.
explains a lot
Yeah,
up front.
yes, it definitely does. But I'm surprised I actually have never heard of this film because I have seen a decent amount of A24 films.
Mhm. I haven't, but the few I have, I know, you know, how A24 movies go,
Yeah, they
you
make
know.
some weird shit.
Yeah, exactly. So I was ready for what was happening, what went down.
I genuinely don't know what happened in this film for most of it. Like, well, I followed like the basic plot for the most part. I
Uh,
didn't understand all the spider stuff though, and I
yeah,
didn't like I
neither
didn't
did I.
what.
This is definitely a
You
movie
don't
you're
have
gonna
the answers?
have to rewatch. Well, here, let me pull
I,
up.
I
I
watched.
pulled up the wiki page because
I pulled up the wiki page to get the box office, which was 3.5 million. And give me a second, I have to find the.
I don't know how much. Well, it is also important to note before this movie, or before we talk about it, it's also directed by Denis Villeneuve
Mhm.
because that was unintentional but clever because Dune
Oh
was
yeah.
also the same man. I don't know I don't know if people know that or not, but it ended up being, and so there's a lot of stuff going around about Jake Gyllenhaal I don't know. You don't know
I know
about it,
nothing
right?
about it. Yeah, I was
Okay.
very. Yeah,
So
I texted you on Thursday because I wanted it.
yeah,
Friday, one of the days, and I
one
was
of the
like, "What?
days.
What are we doing?" And you were like, "Because of all the Jake Gyllenhaal slander, I want to do Enemy." And
Yeah.
I was like, "There's slander, and what's Enemy?" Continue.
Yeah. So many questions. I so I love Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake
Me
Gyllenhaal is
too.
one of my favorite actors, but so Taylor Swift put out an album recently,
Hmm.
and it's like taken the world by storm. And personally, I'm not a big Taylor Swift fan. I don't know, it's just not my cup of tea
It
as
isn't
far
my
as music
forte.
goes. Yeah, I mean, I don't like mind it. It's better than a lot of the other stuff,
Yeah.
but it's not. I don't go out of my way to listen to Taylor Swift, so I didn't really care all that much. But apparently, there was a relationship that went on between. This is okay. My understanding of what happened was there's this relationship that went on between Jake Gyllenhaal and Taylor Swift, and I think it must have been referenced in the album or something. Because this is where it all started. She put out a new album, and I maybe some of the songs were about him and stuff. Uh, and so now everybody who's a Taylor Swift fan, which is like 90% of the population apparently, uh, we are like shitting on Jake Gyllenhaal.
He's a good
Uh,
actor though.
I know, and I feel like he's
He's
a
a
good guy.
good
I don't know.
guy.
Well,
I've watched him in many interviews.
right. And so like I don't know. Apparently though it was weird because he was like a lot older than Taylor Swift.
Hmm.
Which I mean I guess is yeah, that's weird and probably shouldn't happen that way, but like they were both of age. I'm yeah, I believe she was like 20. I think she was 20 and he was, Jake Gyllenhaal's older than
Hmm.
that.
Yeah.
But so that was weird and people were weirded out by that. And I guess, yeah, that's weird and it sucks that people do that. But I don't know. I don't think he's like a fucking horrible person. Obviously, if she was like underage and, whatever wasn't who Taylor Swift is,
I
then I
was
would have
very
been like,
confused because I came across that Instagram post that I sent you that had like a picture of Mysterio and it was like Marvel was spot on when they cast Jake Gyllenhaal as a guy who gaslights a child. I had no idea what that
yeah.
meant.
Well, I feel like child is, I
Yeah,
don't
because
know.
she's like
She was
20, right?
young, but I don't think she was a child.
I don't consider myself a child, but I'm also at my age right now. Like I might consider myself a child in like 30 years. We'll see.
All right, let's see. Jake Gyllenhaal, Taylor Swift. Gave us Irony when All Too Well short film. Jake Gyllenhaal steps out as Taylor Swift drops All Too Well. Um, Charlotte's Romance. I don't know. Oh, she's not a child. What the heck?
What?
I'm looking at a picture of her and Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal looks young in that too. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, probably not best for me to get too engrossed in this as I don't
Well,
100% know what
I
I'm
take
talking about, but
everything in Taylor Swift's music with like the biggest grain of salt because like every
that's
album of
also
hers
kind of
has
what I wanted to say. I don't know.
cause
The problem is, like all the girls I know are like
big Taylor
fuck
Swift
Jake
has.
Gyllenhaal,
Oh,
and I love Jake Gyllenhaal, so
I
I just
love him
haven't been
too.
saying anything. So this is my like, if me, that was weird. Yes, I agree. But look at this cool movie that he was in. And I did
No
really,
way you
really
just
like
said
this
that to
movie.
me.
Look
Look at this good movie he's
at
in.
this cool movie he's in.
This is a cool
I don't know.
movie.
And I think he's really funny, personally.
I genuinely think he's funny. Like, have you seen any of his interviews like related to any of Marvel stuff?
Yes, I have.
Dude,
That's what I'm talking about.
it's
Yeah.
so funny. For anyone who
It is
doesn't know,
funny.
Jake Gyllenhaal has never seen a Marvel movie, but he's in one of the most recent Marvel films, and like a lot of the interviewers like happen to ask whoever they're interviewing like what their favorite Marvel movie is, and he always just waits for the other person next to him to say what movie, and then he goes, "Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, that's a good one." It's so fucking funny.
It is really funny.
I
I don't know.
genuinely enjoy
That's
it.
He's an interesting guy. But
He's very interesting.
I think he was very. This might have been as one of my favorite Jake Gyllenhaal performances.
He did
I
really good in
think.
this film. That's one of the
Yeah,
things that I didn't write down much because I genuinely didn't like most of the things that just happened. The only thing I could write down was what, what is going on.
yeah.
But like,
It's
continue.
curious
Yes, it very much
because
is curious.
I think well, so then I read a little bit afterwards because the ending of the movie is very weird, and
I
that's
was so
probably one of
confused
my
in it.
biggest complaints at the end of the movie. Like it makes a little bit of sense
I didn't think the movie
until
was
the end of the
over.
movie. You know that I don't
Like
know.
that happened, and I was like, what? No, what? Like, there's more. What? There's more to the movie. Like that just did not happen. There was no conclusion.
Yeah, and so the idea is that it's supposed to be a you take it at its face of the film, which I like more because I think
Hmm.
it's more interesting. Of there's two different people who are essentially the same, blah blah blah. They have different personalities, and that's the only thing. Or, uh, actually, Jake Gyllenhaal is quoted as saying in this
They're the same person.
Wikipedia article that Enemy is, quote, about a man who's married, his wife is pregnant, he's having an affair. He's trying to figure himself out before he can commit to life as an adult. Uh, or it's some subconscious mind fuck where it's like, those are his two different sides of his personality, and in the end, he comes out on top. His like,
Yeah, and
you
he
know,
goes with his
his
family.
bad
Yeah,
side dies, and he chooses, uh, you know, to stick with his wife. Blah blah. Blah.
I choose that way. That I like that way of thinking about it.
Yeah, which is that's pretty cool. I
Yeah,
like
because
that.
like I'm thinking about it, like that scene at the beginning of the movie where uh the wife goes, "Are you seeing her again?" And the like the actor one is like he doesn't say
Anthony.
no. He doesn't say no.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, but he's not seeing anyone. Like I'm very confused.
Yeah.
You could put that
It's
two and two
very.
together and be, oh, I like that. Ah, damn, that's a really good theory. I like that.
Yeah.
Don't understand the spider though, and I don't understand the one guy going, I want to go back to that party at the beginning of the movie. Like I don't understand those two
Yeah.
parts
I don't know.
at all.
It's that in the beginning it's like some weird sex club that there like a bunch of people are at. There's a girl who steps on a tarantula, and it's very confusing. But I was going to watch an analysis video, and I'll probably watch after this. Just so I mean, I'm sure if I watch the movie a few more times, I'll be like, oh, but I don't really feel like putting that much effort into it, and
Yeah,
I
me
kind of just
too.
want somebody to tell me, uh, so I can sound smart and
Can
show it
you
to other people.
send me the the analysis video?
Yeah, I'll show it to you.
Okay, thank
But
you.
I don't know. I really like this movie. I thought it was cool that they did the uh with any movie, this is like a new and popular thing that a lot of movies are doing with doubles of the same actor. Like Gemini Man,
Hmm.
that was, you know, it, eh, I've heard,
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I
uh
did not want to see it.
but like what's the word? I don't know. The effort it took to make it was
Mm,
so monumental and
right.
impressing
Okay.
that impressive, sorry, that it was cool on that alone. But when Anthony pushes, I can't remember the main character's name, pushes him against the
Adam,
wall, and they
maybe.
switch Adam, thank you,
Yeah.
and pushes him against the wall, and whatever, and you're like, oh, cool, because it's the same.
Yeah.
They're both
They're
Jake
touching each other.
Gyllenhaal, and they're touching, yeah. So that was super cool.
Hmm.
Um,
That was really cool.
yeah, I
Oh,
don't know.
also
I
that
thought,
scene kind of adds to the theory a little bit more because why wasn't Adam like kind of defensive? Like he was like, I didn't have sex with your wife.
yeah, he didn't say no, even though he obviously didn't have
Yeah.
sex
The
with his
movie
wife.
didn't show him doing that.
Yeah. Uh, this for some reason, at the beginning of the movie, maybe it was just maybe it was just the way it was paced, and that I couldn't hear I didn't know what was going inside his head. Obviously, Adam is a little fucking crazy.
Yes, big
Uh,
time.
so it was interesting to see him work and see him like, slowly develop into this crazy guy. Uh, but I found myself sitting there thinking, it gave me or reminded me a lot of shit. What's it called? Crime and Punishment. I don't know if you've read.
I have never read Crime and Punishment. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. It's a long ass book, and some of it is good, some of it is meh, and it's a lot to subject yourself to. But in the end, it's pretty cool. But if you're not reading it for school, I don't blame you for not reading it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I
Yeah,
actually have something else I'm reading that you're gonna be happy about.
nice. Which we can talk about
Yeah,
at the
we're
end.
talking about that
Remember?
later. Yeah.
Yeah. But it reminded me a lot of that. I was like getting this like crazy guy vibe. Uh, and I was like, honestly, in the beginning, I was like, this would be a lot better as a book, and I'd rather read this
It
so I
is a
could hear the
book.
internal monologue. Yeah, and I looked it up, and
It's called
it
Double, right?
is loosely based on, I believe, Jose Saramago's 2002 novel, The Double, which I do want to read now.
I
Uh,
am also interested in
yeah,
reading it.
because I don't know, it just sounded like it felt like one of these classic books about a guy going crazy, which a surprising amount of them are. But you know, and so I was super cool on it. I don't know. Maybe it was partially the yellow film gradient, which I don't know if you like that or not.
I didn't ever. I actually thought the film did look pretty good
I thought, yeah,
cinematically. Yeah.
in the beginning, I was pretty tired of the yellow.
Really? I thought it
That
was fine.
everything was yellow. I thought it's slowly as the movie went on, I forgot about it and I didn't care as much. But yeah, in the beginning, I definitely like hated it.
Well, I
I
kind of
was
am.
like
I didn't hate it.
kind of
I
tired of
always
this.
just kind of think that whenever I see a film that doesn't look like every other thing I'm looking at, I always appreciate the, I guess,
It's kind
attempt
of
at
cool.
something different. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I thought it was
you
used
get
pretty
that with a
well.
lot of yeah, you get that with a lot of like Jason Bourne,
Mm,
bunch of other
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. That's why I like watching The Lighthouse
Yeah,
so much.
the light. Okay, well that one's to an extreme,
Yeah, well,
but
that is an extreme, but like that one's very different.
yeah,
It is like the most different you could possibly get whenever it comes to making
right,
films.
right.
I like it. Good stuff.
I like it. I like it. It
I
was a
like
good
it.
movie though,
I do.
overall.
Yeah.
Just reminded me
Enemy
of
or Lighthouse?
old book. Uh
Yes.
Lighthouse did not Lighthouse kind of
What?
reminded me of book, but
No, wait. I was saying
Enemy
you
more.
said good movie, and I said like, never mind. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't
But
even
it
care.
was, I don't know.
If someone could
I'm
explain the
glad I
spider
watched
stuff,
it.
please, like,
Yeah.
I
I mean, I
genuinely don't.
we'll figure out soon enough. I was going to just watch the YouTube video, but I didn't feel like it at the time.
Yeah, but like, I want someone to comment down below what they think
Yeah.
because I
Because I'm
want to.
intrigued. I feel like this is definitely not a movie for everybody. Like I
Nope,
wouldn't
definitely
tell
not.
my mom about this
Yeah, yeah.
because
I was like, I usually I tell my girlfriend whenever I'm watching these movies for the podcast, and I usually like tell her if I enjoyed the movie or not, and whether or not she like wants to watch it with me. And I kind of was like, I enjoyed it. I don't want to watch it with you though.
yeah, yeah, no, I
I
would
don't
not
think you
watch
would
this
like
with
it.
anybody else.
Yeah.
It's yeah, I don't know. It's definitely a curious movie and worth a look if you're into, as my father would quote, an artsy
Artsy
fartsy
fartsy.
film. But
Artsy fartsy.
outside of that, like this poster also looks kind of dope.
The spider one. That's
Yeah,
the one that I have. I have up. It's definitely
yeah.
interesting. I don't know. Like that's a really crazy shot of the spider over the
Oh
city
yeah,
line.
I remember seeing that and I was gonna take a picture of it because I was like, what the fuck? There are many a times I looked off screen uh to like write down notes or something, which
Hmm.
speaking of, I did, if I mentioned them or not. But I looked off screen to like write something down and then I'd like just briefly look up, be like, what the fuck?
Because something weird's going on. Yeah, that happened to me too. Um, so that I think I see the poster that you're thinking of. That makes the movie look a lot more intense than it actually is.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, without
There
a
we
doubt.
go.
But it looks really cool
Um,
though. Very
I
good.
also thought I did mention how uh, I
Are
see a
you
lot
okay?
of people. I don't know how to word this. I see a lot of people like watching this and being like, these guys uh, were, which I guess they address more later in the movie, but I think at the beginning, a lot of people, including myself, will be like, these guys are really overreacting over
Oh yeah, to
doppelgangers.
finding. Well, I mean, okay, yeah, but like, put yourself in that position. If you went your entire life thinking that, like, oh shit, just put two and two. I like that grape scene where he was like, I don't like grapes, and she was like, yes, you do. No, wait, was it grapes or was it blueberries?
Blueberries.
It was blueberries. Yeah, where he was like, I don't like blueberries, and she was like, yes, you do. Like, for,
Yeah.
that adds to the theory a little bit of him.
And then she's like, stop being like an actor or whatever. He's like, what the fuck? You know, like
Yeah,
shit like that. That's when it's more, and when he pulls up and they have the same scar, like
mm-hmm.
that's that's more, you're like, oh shit, they are literally
Yeah,
doubles of each other. But in the beginning, it's definitely like they're just way overreact. Like this
yeah,
guy's actually fucking crazy, just
trying to find him.
breaking into this guy's house and shit, you know, to get his information. So it's curious, but
It definitely is curious. Um, I feel like even if someone was in that situation, it would be pretty crazy, you know? Like, what if right now you found out that you had a twin that you just didn't know
right.
about?
And I
That'd be
thought
pretty cool.
about that a lot because I was like, you know, if I saw a doppelganger of myself, it would be like, that's pretty cool. But then if they like, I don't know, if you had the
Well,
same,
oh, if I
if you
saw
had the
someone
same
that
scar as me or something, you
I
know,
don't know,
I'd be
because
like,
like even a doppelganger would freak me out a little bit, because like I get it that there's like 7 point something billion people on the planet, and there's like bound to be someone that looks like you, but that's still
"Mhm."
really crazy.
Yeah, well, it's more, you know, the degree to which they were the same person.
Yeah,
It was
because
really only the personality that differed.
mm-hmm.
That was where it got like actually fucking crazy, but I don't know. It was interesting. I think I the most like the my favorite part was the way Jake Gyllenhaal carried this movie on his
Oh,
fucking back.
freaking
Other
amazing.
than the the
You got
one
this, man.
the wife was also really good
Yeah, she was really good.
and like super subtle
Mm-hmm.
about like knowing
Her
about shit. You know, it
Yeah,
was
the
pretty dope.
her
But
eyes. She was really, really good acting with her eyes.
yes, exactly. That was super cool.
She killed it.
So I really like that. But I don't know, the fact that Jake Gyllenhaal played two different characters
Oh my god,
was,
it was
you know,
awesome. He did
right.
such a good job.
And that carried a lot of the movie for me. And I
It's like
liked,
how I compliment James McAvoy for Split and Glass. They're not like the greatest films ever, but his performances in them are
yeah, crazy.
amazing because he's able to play so many different characters at one time, and like you can tell that they're different characters because he has different mannerisms for them. It's very cool. I those This movie and oops, sorry, I just hit my mic. That series of films, they have the same boat, that it's just carried by
Yeah.
how amazing the acting is.
And I just liked his character so
Mm-hmm.
much. I liked
Yes.
Adam. He was fucking awesome. He
Yeah.
was so weird.
Well, I wouldn't say awesome, but
Yeah.
definitely an interesting.
Yeah. It was just the way he acted. And like at the beginning, you were like, oh, maybe he's just playing this guy weird. And then slowly you were like, oh no, that's
No,
how he's meant to
he's
be
just a
doing
weird
it.
guy.
Yeah. He's right. Yeah. I don't know. It was good. I like this movie.
Yeah, I like this movie.
This movie.
I like this movie. What would you give it out of 10?
Uh, probably, I don't know. I feel like an 8 is safe, but like maybe late 8s,
What do you mean late eights?
like point 6, you know, like 8
Okay.
point
I was gonna
point,
give
you
it
know.
like an 8.2.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I
I
don't know.
also like that this is a quick watch. Like
Yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
understand.
It's not long.
I understand that like yes, there are really good long movies, but sometimes movies can stay past their welcome, and this one did not. It had a very
Yeah.
quick pace, and it used its hour and what, 30 minutes I think it had, and it just
Yeah.
killed it. It did such a good job.
Right. And it's one of those movies you would assume that would just like drag, you know, a
Yeah.
lot
Oh
of
my
these kind
god.
of
Yeah. You read
indie
that's
movies.
kind of what happened to me. I'm not gonna lie. On Friday when I got your text message of what it is, I googled it and read the bio of the film, and I was like, It's about a guy who meets another guy who looks like him.
Right.
This is gonna be a slow one. And then I got into it and I started it and I was like, damn, this is moving pretty fast. What is going on? I'm so confused.
Right. Yeah. It's very in and out.
Yeah.
Obviously, the end we thought was weird, but
So weird.
it didn't.
I don't get it. Know. But you know what? Someone does, and that's really all that matters.
Yeah. And I'm, for whatever reason, I'm not mad about it that much. Usually that pisses me off.
Yes, it does.
I'm not that mad about it. Like, obviously, I'm like, I want to know what happened, but
the movie came out in 2013. There's some sort of explanation out there.
Yeah, well, I found a YouTube video. I have it pulled up. I just haven't watched it yet.
Dude, my feet are so cold. Whenever we go on break, I'm going to put socks on.
We're going to, like, right now.
Right now? Why?
Because what else do we have to say?
Okay, that sounds good. Break time.
Break. See you in a second.
Adios. All right, I'm putting socks on. Ugh, I made fresh laundry, so I'm just going to pull the basket over. I'm sorry if the sound quality just tanked because I am no longer sitting next to my mic. Oh,
it's all right.
It's okay. Only YouTube sees this.
Ruining.
You're what?
What is this called? I spelled that wrong.
Why do you change the title?
Of the movie? What do you mean?
Because the book is called The Double or something like that.
Oh yeah, I don't know. It says it's loosely based on.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
On the book, so maybe
I'm writing a short film right now.
Oh, okay.
I just told you that, and it just made me think about that because I have to think of a title. I'm like halfway through the script and I haven't thought of a title yet. We're like shooting next week, and there's no title for the film.
Pretty important.
Yeah, no, I mean I don't know. It's a lot of movies have like secret titles or whatever.
Oh yeah, we've talked about that.
Yeah, like Avengers Age of Ultron went under the title of After Party until the title was released or something like that. But this is not one of those cases because they knew the title of the movie and just didn't want to release it. I just haven't thought of it yet.
I understand.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Maybe? Oh, shit. Give me a sec. Yes, I'm ready.
All right. We're back.
Yes, we are.
That is correct.
Okay, well, why do you have to be so mean all the time, Jack?
I'm never mean. Can you hear me pulling up the screen rant?
Oh, you're pulling. That's what you're doing right now?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go through my news so you don't have
what
time.
The fuck?
Why did you say it like that? What?
There's another, I don't know, this is different, but another Matrix style thing.
You okay, man?
No, what are you talking about?
I don't know what you mean. What do you mean Matrix style thing?
Style complaint.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna complain about the Matrix 4 again?
No, something's in a similar boat to Matrix 4. Different movie.
Well, let's get through my news.
Yeah.
Just so I can take your news in case it's in mine.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Netflix is developing a live-action Yu Yu Hakusho series, and that is going to go on Netflix on December of 2023. So, I know you're not excited for that.
I could give less of a shit.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure we have, yes, we do have more news related to how much of that, and I think you were rather pissed whenever I sent it to you. But we'll get to that. So the next Jurassic World movie, the third one, Dominion, I think it's called, that just has finished.
Dominion. I thought you said the Minion.
No, Dominion.
Shit.
I'm bad at speaking. I'm sorry. We have a podcast. We shouldn't. It's okay. But yeah, that just finished post-production, so that should be coming out rather soon. I'm speedrunning these, by the way. If you couldn't tell.
Oh, no, yeah.
Okay. So John Wick chapter 4 just finished shooting, so that's super happy.
Isn't it, wouldn't it be chapter 5? Didn't they already
it's going to be chapter 4. No.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
They just put out the third? Oh.
Yeah, the third one came out. I actually have not even seen the third one yet.
The third one is one maybe
I like the first one the most out of the first two I've seen.
the third one is really good.
Really
I
interesting.
really like the third one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say I like it more than the other two, but I kind of do.
Okay, I want to watch that soon. You like it more than the first, really?
I don't
The
know.
first
I
is so
like the
good.
first one. There's just it embraces more of, I sometimes I look too hard into movies like that and I'm like this one guy, there's nobody in the world ever that has like the skills of like I just can't believe it, like he's just killing all these dudes left and right and everybody just happens to miss. Like I'm not horribly immersed in it and that kind of gets in the way sometimes.
That
And so
makes
I have to
sense.
force myself it's like supernatural or some shit. Uh and and by the third movie I think with the horse riding and all the other bullshit, it's they go into like, all right, this movie isn't completely serious and yeah, we know he's doing all this crazy shit that doesn't make any sense. And I think maybe then I was like, all right,
Well, I
like
the reason I
this is
like the
okay.
first movie so much is because I feel like there is a reason for how overpowered he is in that film because like
Yeah, it's more realistic.
yeah, because like his wife died and the only thing she left him was this dog and then they killed his dog. So of course he would go on this rampage. It makes
Right.
sense.
No, I just didn't think it was physically possible that
No, definitely
all
not,
the
dude.
right.
You saw the fall in the club when he just like fell from the second
Yeah.
floor to the first floor. I'm just like, yep, no, that he's yeah,
And
no.
so right. And so I'm like, I just can't in my head it doesn't make any sense, like
Yeah, no,
there's
I
no way
understand that.
this is uh, possible. But and then I think it's the third movie where they're in a train. You wouldn't know because you haven't seen the third movie, but they're in like there's John Wick and this other guy, and they're in a train station, and they're like John Wick is on like this top level and the other guy's on the bottom level and they're in crowds of people, like hundreds and hundreds of people, and they're like taking pot shots at each other from like underneath their jacket.
Yeah.
And because they have suppressors on, obviously nobody can hear. And that's just so outwardly ridiculous that I'm like, all right.
All right, we're out
Fair.
of
I'm
reality. I can enjoy the film now.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
We love to see that. That's funny, I guess. Oh
Yeah.
shit! I put my phone down because I completely forgot we were doing movie news, and I thought we were just talking about John Wick. All right, next up, Jack. This is your favorite one of the week.
Yeah.
Netflix unleashes the first look.
Unleashes.
Yeah, I'm saying that because that's what a fandom said on their Instagram. The first look at the live action Mobile Suit Gundam movie.
Uh, fucking nothing is sacred. I think that's exactly what I said.
That is exactly what you
It's
said.
my fucking childhood they're pissing on mercilessly.
It's just
And it's gonna be fucking garbage, and then everyone's gonna go, what went wrong? We could have never known. Like everything else hasn't failed. This shit makes me so angry. I hate it. I do. I actually do hate it.
it's so funny, man.
I've
Did
anybody who is in that movie, I hate you.
I?
I want you to know that
Oh
up
my
front. I
god.
never want to
Dude,
see
it's
you.
it's gonna be really funny when Cowboy Bebop comes out. And I'm gonna talk to you about it because I'm going to watch it, the live
I
action one.
know. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know. I don't have as much of a connection to Cowboy Bebop, but
I know, but like we're also going to review the Gundam movie whenever it comes out.
oh yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
We're,
I have to
we're
watch
gonna
it.
review it too on the
Yeah, I'm
podcast.
not
I
gonna
want
like
to
it.
hear your
I'm not gonna
anger.
like it.
I know you're not. I'm very
There
excited to
should
talk
be
about it.
like a Matrix 4 and right next to it fucking Gundam, so I'm just gonna like be angry for 2 weeks straight. I will probably actually genuinely be in a sour mood for a week after watching Gundam.
Okay, so dude, when we review it, you have to watch it the day we record. I want to get like the immediate
Raw anger.
raw anger. Yes, that would be
I'm
perfect.
yeah, I will. I will. It's so oh my god.
You
No,
are so
I
unhappy.
can't have anything anymore.
Everything is taken away from you. Everything
When
you
does it
love.
come out?
I don't know. It just we got to look at the what it looks like. You can check Instagram if you want, or Google it, or something like that. Ugh.
Oh, first look concept art teases Netflix. Oh, and Legendary. I thought it was calling this movie Legendary. No, it's about to be very, very angry.
It looks so good, man. It looks so good.
Shut up.
It looks so good.
Wait. Oh.
I've never seen anything Gundam.
A lot of it is.
Well, he just looks like a transformer.
It's more to it than that.
What are you mumbling?
Different. It's
You're
different.
going insane.
You can't call it Transformers.
It looks like it.
But it's not.
I know it's not. I'm saying I'm saying that's a rip on the freaking live action one.
Oh, I see what you're saying. The live action one looks like
there's no polish, aren't there? Isn't there polish on like the gun? I'm looking Gundam.
Some of them look kind of shiny. I don't know. Some of them are also like I was watching recently. I found this one Gundam show that's like, I don't know. It's like they're guerrilla warfare fighters and they're in like a jungle. So it's like Vietnam, but with giant mechs.
That sounds literally right up your alley.
Yeah, I watched a little bit. It's unfortunately a lot of the Gundam stuff is old, so it's like some of it just isn't quite my style. You know what
because
I'm saying?
I know what you mean. A lot of the old stuff, a lot of the voice acting is really bad, and it kind of takes you out.
Yeah, and some of it looks a little silly, and like honestly, I think I really like older anime's sound effects. Like,
oh my god, yeah.
Naruto had some of the best sound effects. A lot of JoJo's new, but there's
shut the fuck up.
But JoJo is what I'm saying.
That's not old.
Good.
It does sound good though. No, it's not. There is an old JoJo, but this one's new. Get that out of the old. Get
that's
what
I'm saying. I'm saying it's newer, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, so why'd you bring it up? Loser.
Fucking idiot.
You're so stupid. Fire Force has really good sound design.
And it's also new.
I know, but I'm just bringing up examples that it's not just old.
Yeah, but there's a lot of really good sound effects in old Gundam, like when they take their laser swords out and stuff. It sounds fucking awesome. The lasers and all the so good. But yeah, none of it's gonna be in the new one. So fucking.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Don't know that, but
you don't know that. It could be good.
I mean, here's the thing: if they put those noises in the new live action one, if they don't play their cards perfectly and they don't master it perfectly, it's gonna sound really weird. I think.
Yeah, I agree heavily, because it's gonna be like an anime sound in real life, but like
right, and so you'll be like, "What the fuck?"
But at least you can listen to that.
It's true. At least I'll hear it.
Yes, exactly. Don't be so sad. It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Anyway.
Next up. Okay. 1 second. I put my phone down again because I was distracted by this very enjoyable Gundam conversation. If we do review that, and it does happen to be at times in which we're both home, I would very much like to.
Do you want to do the live?
Yes, thing? That's what I was just gonna say. I would like to do the live reaction with you. That would be really fucking funny. So, Disney Plus had a thing this recently, and there was a lot announced. One of which is the making of a second Hocus Pocus movie.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah. So that's fun, and I thought you'd have a better reaction than that, because I found that people either love or hate that film.
Well, I mean, I do love the movie. I don't know. It's cool that they're remaking it, and I'll probably see it. But
I don't think it's remake. I think it's just the second one.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Same thing, but not same thing.
If not worse.
Same reaction out of me, I guess.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, that's fine.
I'll watch it, and it'll be nothing more than a nostalgia trip.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. We love to see that, though. Nostalgia trips are great.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly don't mind it.
Yeah, there's also a couple Star Wars reveals, but at this point, as a fan, I'm just so beaten down that I didn't.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, I know there's some stuff with Kenobi that was released. No, nothing trailer wise, but like pictures and
Wasn't
stuff.
yeah, what's his face?
Uh, the
Hayden.
Hayden Christensen.
Yeah, he was like there in some robes and stuff, so
Yeah.
people think. Yeah.
Well, he is. He's cast as Anakin / Darth Vader.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so that's cool, I guess. I'll watch it when it gets out. I just am so hesitantly excited for everything Star Wars because like there's like a rough 50% chance that it's going to be bad.
Yeah. Sure.
Sorry for anyone who hates me because of that. On the Marvel side of things, I know I'm being a hypocrite by like saying that, having that rant about Star Wars and immediately going over to Marvel, which really isn't much better.
I don't know. They have better track record.
They do have a better track record. Way more movies though. So they had a huge, astronomically large reveal of TV shows. So they have 11. They announced 11 TV shows. You want to hear them all?
Cool. Quickly.
Okay, very quickly. So there's a character from WandaVision called Agatha Harkness, and we're getting a show called Agatha House of Harkness. We're getting a I Am Groot TV show. We're getting a TV show for Secret Invasion, that comic book series. They showed a little bit of it with Nick Fury and what he's looking like. They're doing an Ironheart TV show, which is, I think the character's name is Riri Williams. She's like the new Iron Man, kind of. We got a trailer for Moon Knight, a teaser trailer for Moon Knight. I'm so excited for that. We got a teaser trailer for She-Hulk, which I'm hesitantly excited for that. For some, if they She-Hulk comics are really good, but they also kind of do a Deadpool thing where she breaks the fourth wall a lot, and I don't know if she's gonna do that, but we'll see, I guess. We're getting a TV show for Spider-Man. It's gonna be like his origin story because we never got that in the MCU technically. So we're going to be getting a TV show about his origin story. It's called Spider-Man Freshman Years. We got a teaser trailer for the Miss Marvel TV show that's coming out, which I'm hesitantly actually I'm not really excited for it because they changed her powers from like Mr. Elastic type powers to like Green Lantern like powers, and that's kind of weird. We're getting a show for Echo, which is a character from Daredevil. I don't really know much about her, so I'm just going to skip the next one. We're getting a Marvel Zombies TV show, which is going to be interesting, and we're going to get a remaster of the 1997 X-Men TV show.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was a lot. I'm sorry if you don't like my voice, because that was like literally like maybe 2 minutes of uninterrupted me speak.
Me speak.
Yep. I also know how to properly use the English language. I am a master at it, actually.
I am a master.
Mm-hmm. So don't at me. So what was your news, Jack? What were you unhappy about?
Apparently they're making a Lethal Weapon 5 and it could release on streaming instead of theaters. But honestly, at this point, they already made too many shitty versions of Lethal Weapon, so a fifth one now doesn't make it that much of a difference.
Yeah, Jack is unfazed.
Yeah.
There is one more bit of thing that I forgot, and I just remembered now, because you mentioned, was it on Twitter where it was like hashtags and you said Halo? Before we started recording?
Oh, no, I was on Steam.
Oh,
and
Steam,
I saw the
yeah.
Halo Infinite thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant like just Halo, and it was like, it's trending. But there was a teaser today of the Halo TV show.
Cool.
That no one's going to watch because it's on Paramount.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, I'm going nowhere near that because
yeah,
I don't care.
I was thinking about getting Showtime to watch Dexter, and I think it's like 99 cents if you get it through Amazon Prime. It's 99 cents for like a year.
Oh.
Or like per month.
And is Showtime
for a
is
year,
that like,
and then they charge you full price.
Is that like the same thing as the Paramount thing?
Showtime, yeah, it's just another streaming platform.
Oh, it's a different one. Okay.
Yeah, it's a different one. Yeah.
Well, cool. I don't know why we're getting so many of those subscriptions.
It
makes me sad.
They make so much money.
I know they make so much money, but like they're making all these things, and they're gonna fail. They inevitably do. You remember? What was it? What was the one that was pushed really hard because it was like these are movies that you can watch vertical and horizontal. Is it Tubi? No.
It's like Quibi or
Quibi.
something?
Yes, that one got pushed so hard, and it just flopped so heavily. And I feel like the Paramount one, and also what's the other one in my head? The Peacock one. Both of those are gonna fail.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
There's no way those can last because no one like cares enough to rebuy stuff they've already seen. And like I love Halo, but I don't feel like a Halo TV show is gonna make people buy
Yeah. Right.
that because like I can just play the games again. They're basically movies, but more fun.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, those games are really good. I like the Halo games. I'm very excited for Halo Infinite, except for the fact that my PC probably can't run it, and I don't have an Xbox.
Yikes.
Shut up. I'm aware. Okay.
I'm aware.
I'm aware. All right. Do you want to do the other segment that we do,
Yes.
the things that we view?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I'm excited to get food after this.
What you gonna eat?
I don't know. Hopefully pizza.
Oh, dude. There was this one pizza place, like by where my girlfriend lives called Pie Express, and it is so good, dude. That shit slaps.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I was macking on I macked an entire pizza.
Damn.
I know, right? It was so good. What?
Nothing. Or just like
My terminology I used.
Partially, yes, among
Okay.
other things.
Among other things.
Anyway.
Like what? People like when we go off topic. It's when we hit our peak and funny.
Yeah. This is our funniest fucking peak. You better enjoy this right now.
That you are laughing. There, Jack, don't you dare give me sass. Everyone's laughing right now.
I can hear them.
Yeah, shh. Listen. You can hear them laughing. We're so funny.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
All right.
What were you saying? Why did we say all right at the same time? That made me uncomfortable.
Because we're getting into the new part.
The next segment.
Yes. Which
I only watched two things.
Okay.
I read a thing. I started watching, since I didn't have How I Met Your Mother anymore because I finished that. I've been playing video games or sleeping most of the week, but I started watching a very old Avengers cartoon called Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and it's fun. Getting a nostalgia trip from it, something I watched whenever I was a youngin. I also continued watching New Girl, and I started reading Dune.
Nice.
Yes, I know. I'm very happy about it. It's very good, Jack.
I know.
It made me very happy. Like Shut up, man.
I started reading a book, Brave New World.
Whoa, I read that.
Yeah. Found it and I picked it up and I'm starting to read it. And
that's weird, man.
I try to watch like 6 different shows, but at the time I just wasn't in the mood, so I didn't like get far into any of them. But I picked up Killing Eve with my girlfriend. So
what's Killing Eve again? I remember you talking about it a very long time ago. Not very long. The podcast has only been around for a year.
Assassins and stuff. Like the one girl is an assassin and she's trying to kill Eve. But there's a whole lot more to it. It's really good. I don't know. It's good. It was good, and then I got to I don't know. I think I'm at like season 3, and now it's like really good. So a very good time with that.
We'd love to see that, man. I'm very proud of you.
All right,
for watching things.
All my quarrels.
All your quarrels.
All of my quarrels.
I think I'm out of quarrels too.
Okay.
I'm fresh out of quarrels.
Fresh out, man.
God damn it. So if you guys enjoyed listening to us talk about stupid shit for the last, how long was it? 40 minutes? 45 minutes? Something like that. Please subscribe, like the video, comment down below. If you have movies that you want us to watch, you can comment down below. Go to our Instagram and Twitter. Instagram at Mediak Podcast and Twitter at Mediak Zach. Other than that, we'll see you guys next week we're reviewing my favorite movie of all time, Logan.
Hell yeah.
See you guys.
See ya.